Do you start reading books but then eventually put them down? Do you find reading boring and a tedious task? Well, fret not, because Leap Scholar is here to your rescue. I am Diksha Mehta, and in this video I am going to be sharing a list of books which are set in the Indian context. So I'm going to be sharing Indian English novels which are easier to read, they are more relatable, and they also help you build your vocabulary and improve your grammar. Let's get started. So let's start with the beginners. My first recommendation is Bond, Ruskin Bond. Start with A Face in the Dark, which is a short horror tale, and after that you can read A Room on the Roof and The Blue Umbrella. All of these are written in very simple English and the stories are really gripping. After that, I have The Malgudi Days by R.K. Narayan. I am sure you've heard about it, now it's time to read it as well. It is a collection of short stories set in a fictional Indian village. After that, my third recommendation is for the mythology lovers. So if you like the Indian folklore tales Ramayana, this book is a series of 7 books by Ashok Bankar. It is called the Ramayana series, and it's the best fictional version of the Ramayana that I've read so far because it presents it as a love story. The fourth book is for people who want a substitute to Netflix. So if you want something which is very catchy, something like a Bollywood movie, and something that would keep you hooked, so I have the romance novel for you, Baaz by Anuja Chauhan. This is a love story between an Air Force pilot and a journalist, and I can assure you that you would thoroughly enjoy it as it's a page turner. My next segment is for the intermediate students. Now, the first novel that I'm going to begin with is A Train to Pakistan by Khushwant Singh. This is set during the partition of India and recounts the tale of a Sikh boy who is in love with a Muslim girl. Let me know if they unite against all the odds or not after reading this novel. The second one is The White Tiger by Aravind Adiga. It tells the story of a protagonist who is called Balram Halwai, who murders his employer to become a very wealthy entrepreneur. I hope that has created some suspense for you and is now encouraging you to read the story. And finally, my last one is again for the mythology lovers. It is The Palace of Illusions by Chitra Banerjee Devakuruni. It tells the story of Draupadi from Mahabharata, and it is recounted from her experience. So I hope this has encouraged you to read it. And the last segment of this video is for the advanced level learners. So if you are already at an advanced level and have a good grasp of the language, but you just want to learn some new words and improve your sentence structures, then these 3 novels are for you. The first one is Interpreter of Maladies by Jhumpa Lahiri. Now, this is a novel which has 9 short stories, and these stories tell the story of people who've moved abroad. So it talks about their experiences, their woes, their new lifestyles. So if you're planning to move abroad, this is definitely something that you should give a read. The next one is for Harry Potter fans. Not because it's related to Harry Potter, but because it uses a lot of magic and magical realism in it. The novel is Midnight's Children by Salman Rushdie. It tells the story of Salim Sinai, who is born at the midnight of 15th August 1947. When India got its independence, and he has some really cool magical powers. So do give it a go if you like reading about Indian history and also about magic. My third novel is by the man who is known for his vocabulary. So yes, I'm talking about the person who wrote Tharurosaurus. Yes, Shashi Tharoor himself. His novel, The Great Indian Novel. Think about the Mahabharata and think about Indian politics. Now, this novel is in essence an amalgamation of both these fields, and that's why it's extremely interesting to read. Do go through all of these and comment down if you've already read them. Also, let me know if you know any cool Indian authors that we should check out. Thank you.